As we pick things back up from the last one, you might recall that we were, oh, here, let me just put one of those in there too. We were collecting some stuff. Oh man, we need to go get more wood. Speaking of collecting some stuff. Crud. Bacon and eggs. How many of those can we make? We can make 11 of them, and we don't have enough fuel for it, so crap. We need to go get some wood right quick here. Yeah, we kind of collected some stuff on the last episode to... yeah, that would be my stomach going... We collected some stuff, including, well, a little bit of food, so that was kind of handy-dandy. We do need more of that, though. This is nice 1000 tree. I like this tree. This is a good tree. We're going to do a little bit of crafting today, among other things, aside from the cooking and the chopping we have going on right now, obviously. I can't say how much we're going to do, because honestly, I don't know. It's all kind of up in the air a little bit. In fact, this episode might only be the entirety of night for all I know. I'm really not sure just yet. We'll have to figure out how that one goes. But we should probably spend a few of these points that we've been stockpiling from level ups too, just to, make some use out of some of this stuff. Now, I have a few things dropped off in here. Sawed-off shotgun. We do have a barrel for it, so I want to grab that. And then let's go ahead back upstairs where we can add a little more fuel to the fire. So give me some fuel for my fire, because it's going to give me what my stomach desires, or something. There we go. I think that's about enough. 5, 4, yeah, that should be just about perfect. It's kind of a shame that we're just going to, blow through a bunch of bacon and eggs right now, but nah, whatever. It's fine. Theoretically, we should be getting a lot of wellness out of eating all this food. Theoretically, anyway. So that's 2 of them. That's enough to heal again. We'll go ahead and eat one more. I probably shouldn't have done that now that I'm seeing that. Here, let's add just some regular grilled meat to the menu too. That's probably what I should have done, and we should have just eaten that. Instead, I ate the really good food, but that's okay. We can do it right now. It's not a big deal. That still does not... it does have a smell range now. It didn't used to. Back in the old day, it did not stink. I never understood why or how that was the case, but it did not stink back in the day. Kind of funny how things change. Here, let's throw all that stuff in there. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken here, if we go to forge, I'm going to need lumps of clay. There we go. Yeah, we also need more stones. We don't have enough stones. Alrighty then. But we need to make ourselves a stone shovel. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to make a stone shovel. And then while that is going on, let's assemble this guy. We're going to put in the new barrel. You know what I should have done? I guess it didn't matter. We replaced the shotgun receiver and the standard shotgun on the last episode. It's going to say I shouldn't have scrapped it, but I did. At least I think I did. That's okay, though. And it used to be back in the day, you could do stuff like make... Yeah, you can't do that anymore. I kind of miss those days. You could make a shotgun stock. It was pretty cool. I liked that a lot. It was handy. It was useful. Let's go ahead and grab the stone shovel. We're going to put that guy down here where we had the shiv. And then let's go see if we can find some clay. Because we are going to need that before... well, we pretty much need that right now, actually. I'd like to go ahead and get that bellows up and running... forge, rather, up and running right away. I don't know where we want to go for this. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Theoretically. Well, I mean, it does and it doesn't. Maybe we can't do it at night. I don't know that the game is like it used to be. Used to be you could kind of find clay anywhere. But as I recall now, typically you're looking for the orange stuff. I don't see any over here. I don't want to waste a bunch of time digging, especially because digging takes so much stamina. I mean, I'll dig up a couple here just to see if there's any clay underneath that, maybe need to dig up a little or dig a little further here, and then we'll find some clay or something. I'm guessing that's not going to be the case. That's not looking like No, not at all. Oh, man. This might end up being a problem. I don't know where the clay deposits are in Navezgane anymore. Used to be you could go run over to the river, and you'd always find clay over there. Yeah, I know, I saw that too. I just ran right through it. I didn't care. I don't know if you can still do that, and if that's the case, that means going south. I guess that would be the best plan of action, is to go to the river and see if we can go get some clay over there. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll just go run through the night here. How are we doing on... All right, I'm just checking to see how we're doing. We're not wearing the duster. So we are cooling down pretty quickly here, which is fine. Not a big deal. We do have a bunch of wood, so we have a few more trees if we need to. We can chop those guys down. We don't have a ton of wood, but we have enough for right now. We could always head to the forest, and of course that way we'd end up with a lot of wood, and probably do that at some point, just because you end up needing a lot of wood for general construction purposes anyway. I like having a lot of wood. Even if it's not the best material to use, it's a pretty darn good one. It has a headlight. I couldn't remember what was in there. I thought I'd take a look. Okay, so we're actually pretty close to the river right now. I'm just going to walk it for a minute, just so I can make sure we have enough stamina, just in case something dumb happens. I'd like to be prepared. Is that murky water down there? It sure is. I forgot to add that to the list of stuff that we have cooking. It's okay, though. We can take care of that in a minute. All right, this is where the bridge is. So the river is right here. Now, I don't know for certain that there will be clay over here. I'm not seeing any. I don't know if maybe, Yeah, I'm not seeing any. It might not be that simple anymore. I haven't played Navezgane in so long, I don't remember where they hide everything. Or I don't even know where they hide everything now. Man, I don't want to spend 20 minutes wandering around trying to find clay. That's kind of a waste of time. But I might end up having to do that, in which case, you won't be the one to suffer. Just me. What's up, buddy? You want to come say hi? That kind of looks clayish. Yeah. I don't think it is, though. Okay, I think he was the only one around. I have a hard time telling the clay versus the non-clay sometimes, too. Like, I don't think this is. That looks... Oh, it is, though. See? What did I just tell you? I can't tell sometimes. Like, this looks all green and mossy to me, and yet this is clay. If it were nice and bright orange, I could tell much easier, but it's not. So that's okay. This is perfect. This is actually really good. So we're going to grab a bunch of it because we are going to need clay. That's one of the fundamentals that you need when you're making stuff. So we will absolutely grab a bunch of this. You know what it looks like to me, too? I might be wrong on this, but it looks like to me they might have reduced the stamina drain on shovels. And if that's the case, that's a welcome change, because I always felt it was too high compared to the drain using other tools. And just to be clear, that's my comparison, not any sort of realism or anything like that. I don't want to get into that argument, because that never goes well. But go swing a shovel in one of the older ones and watch how quickly your stamina drops. I swear it goes much faster. It always just felt excessive compared to, you know, I could swing an axe a bunch of times, could use a pickaxe a bunch of times, but just the shovel, for some reason, I couldn't. All right. We are getting a good chunk of clay here. Like I said, you do need a bunch of it. I'm going to say this is probably enough. Where are we at? Is that about 400? Even better, 440. So I feel like what I should do right now... Here, let's go ahead and crouch. I'm going to zoom in as much as I can right here. And I'm going to say, right about here, we're going to save a waypoint, and we're going to say that goofy house and go, clay! Right there. And theoretically, we'll be able to find this spot again in case we need to. As a matter of fact, do I have... No, I don't. I was gonna say, if I have anything on me like some coal, maybe I'd just put a torch or two down there. I've done that before. I'll use torches as kind of something I'm going to run back to and look to. I'll drop some torches down. That way I have a bit of a guide so I know where to find them. No such luck this time. We're going to need this metal too. I mean, we're going to need the stones, so I'm grabbing the stones just because we do need them. But we're also going to use this scrap metal because we're going to need to make some forged iron. That's kind of primary on the list right now. I think if we do that, we can actually make some pretty decent tools. Not great, but pretty decent. I might actually just make a few stone axes so we can get our tools up into the yellow. At least the ones that we need to make. All right, that's good enough for now. How are we doing on inventory slots? We can make a few of them. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Yeah, we'll do 4. I was going to say 5 and then drop the one we're carrying, but just in case, we'll do that because then I might want to stop and do this. So there you go. Just grab one more rock here. Take a look at those guys. How are they doing right now? 200. So there we go. We have, oh, there's a 201, even better. Just drop that one, and there we go. Drop those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I'm not going to do too many of these. I don't like doing this power leveling stuff too much. I will here and there, just little bits at a time. I consider that fair to call it practice. I think that's a fair assessment. We're not going to go obscenely over the top with it, but I really would like to go get this forge up and running quickly. As a matter of fact, here, let's go ahead and drop all of these guys. We're going to drop you and you. And let's go ahead and start on a forge right now, because that's going to take a little while to create. So that theoretically, it'll be ready not too long when we get back. Not too long after we get back, I should say. So easy for me to talk. Some days it's not. Should have a bunch of food ready too. That'll be nice. Go grab all of that. I don't know what we're going to do about carrying all this stuff, because obviously we're not going to carry the forge anywhere. Once we put this dumb thing down, it's kind of stuck there for a while. I do kind of like these as forging rooms back here. They're kind of cool. I don't know. It's not going to work out very well, I don't think. But that's all right. We'll deal with it for now. Grab that, and where is the grilled meat? Oh, we did run out of wood. That was the whole reason we went out, is because we were going to run out of wood, I think. Or no, maybe not. I don't remember. Whatever. Turn that on. Let's cook that stuff up. Here we go. One more grilled meat. One more, please. And we don't really need this dirt, so I guess we'll just... Here, let's store the dirt in there. All right. Give me the grilled meat. We'll go ahead and eat one of these guys right now. That'll be fine. And then let's just set the forge down up here. We can put it upstairs, too. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to go anywhere in particular. Here we go. So now we need to load this guy up with some clay. And let's go ahead and drop some wood in there for now, just to get it started. So we're going to drop some wood in there, and then we'll do a little bit of iron. Not a ton right now, because I don't remember how much it takes to get everything. So we need 10 iron and 5 clay to do that. So that should theoretically get us a couple of those. And then we're not going to be able to do everything, which is kind of a shame. But we can at least do some stuff. And we might even... Well, we can't. I don't have one of those. That's a shame. Never mind. Well, no, we can. Never mind. I forget. This game. Things have changed along the ways. I forget. You don't need molds and things the way you used to. Let's go ahead and make some forged iron right now. We'll just make 4 of those guys. That'll be fine. It's a good starting point. And then we should probably do some bottled water here. So we'll go ahead and add a little more fuel to the fire. There we go. We'll turn you on. And we'll just cook up some more bottled water. We could use that, of course. And here, we'll go ahead and drink another tea right now, just to get a little more of a wellness boost, because why not? And then how are you doing in there? You're probably done. We can probably upgrade to iron arrows at this point. I don't know, we can talk about that. You ran out of fuel, didn't you? All right. Yeah, I didn't really give it much fuel. I know that. I am a little concerned about generating heat right now, and I mean heat in terms of the heat math, not literal physical heat. Although we are warming up by the forge right now, so, you know, whatever. All right, what can we do right now? Is there anything we can make? I think we need a workbench these days to do some of the other things I'd like to do. So how does that work out? Because I have not played with the workbench. Workbench, here we go. Cost 10 points. Our construction skill is at 20, I believe. There we go. So theoretically, if I go into this guy, is that where this goes? Workbench. We need 25 forged iron. Holy crap. 5 springs, 4 short iron pipes, which we can do, and some wood. So we're going to need a crap load more forged iron. Crap. All right, well, I don't even know how many times to click in there. I don't want to put all of it in there. We're going to have to go break a car down, I think. I wasn't planning on doing that. Is there anything I can make over here? Nope. All right. Can make a rocket casing for all the good that would do, i.e. none. All right, that'll be enough to get it started. We need to go grab some springs, so let's go ahead and do that. Where are we on inventory space? We need to drop some stuff, like all of this food. All this food is stinky. We don't need to be carrying that around. Probably don't need to be carrying that duster around either, if we're going to be honest here. All right, we got to go grab some more springs. I'm pretty sure I left some over by that car. Let's drop you off in there. There we go. I'm going to be able to make some weapon repair kits, which I'm really looking forward to. I mean, we have these cars right here. We could always... Actually, let's do that. Let's break this one down right here. It's right in front of us. How many springs was that worth? That was worth 3. That's not bad. Okay, let's stop that. That's not going to do any good. Oh, come on, man. Get some good stuff. You know what? Do I have the points to do it? 21 points available. Where are you? Quality Joe. Oh, we don't have scavenging high enough. That's kind of a shame. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much good. So we have five springs there. And we did get a little more scrap iron, which will be handy. We'll have to just listen for Screamer Zombie should she decide to come around. Easy for me to say. Holy cow. That did not come out easily at all. Yeah, we need an anvil to make that, so we could, of course, make an anvil, but that means loading the sucker up with a lot of iron, which I don't really want to do right now. You know what? Here, let me grab that. Where is... It's probably downstairs, isn't it? All right, this might be a bad idea, but I don't really care right now. I would prefer to use the coal just because there's not a lot of wood over here, and... I mean, there are trees around. We could go to the forest, etc., but I got a bunch of coal that is not getting used at all, so let's go ahead and load it up. Might as well, right? So, some more forged iron. There we go. We're up to 14, 16, 24. We need one more, I believe. I think that'll get us up to 25, which is not bad. So, in the meantime, we do have other things we can be doing. I think we can go over to this guy. Oh, wrong one. That one. We can put that away. I don't remember what we need for repair kits now. I want to say it's 1 forged iron, a couple of cloth. Ah, that's right. It needs duct tape. Ah, crud. And how do we make glue again? With bones? Is that how we do that? We cook bones, I think, to get glue? I don't remember. We might want to do that. Let me grab all of those bones, because we can make a hunting knife when we're done here. We don't necessarily need to save any of these for shivs. All right, how do we make glue? I think you can make glue over here. Can you not make glue? I could have sworn you could. Glue, it's right there, right in front of my face. We need glue and we need bones and we need water. All right, I guess we'll do it. I feel like it would be helpful to have some at this point. We can always find water in other places. Beaker is required. Aha. I have one of those. Somewhere. Somewhere? Here, let's turn you off. Why? Where is my beaker? I must have dropped it off. We might need to go take all those jars and go fill them up when one of the water sources. I think that'd be a good idea. Beaker. There we go. Grab one of those beakers. I'm going to grab all of the empty water jars. Let's do that. That makes really good sense, actually. It'll kind of give us, you know, a little time to get this other stuff going, too. So we will put the beaker over there. There we go. It's good to go. And then we'll cook up 13 of those guys. They're going to be just fine. 25 of those. Let's turn you off. Okay, theoretically, we have what it takes to make a workbench now. So we'll go ahead and craft one of those guys up. That's going to take 3 minutes. So in the meantime, we can go take a run outside. We are going to have an airdrop today. Hard to say where that's... Oh, you know what? I forgot to grab the rest of those empty jars. Gosh, sometimes I'm just moving too fast for my own good. Too quickly here. Over here. Grab all those guys and those guys. And... Nope, not you. Okay, good. Let's go. Man, geez. Sometimes. Sometimes, I tell ya. Sometimes. All right, where is the nearest water source? The river? To the river it is. This way. Wish I would have thought of this earlier when we were over by the river. Would have made life much easier. But I didn't. Probably should have left that forge running too, just to make a bunch of iron arrowheads, because then we could, like I said, we could move up to iron arrows, and we can make, well, problem is we don't have any feathers right now, so we can make a bunch of arrowheads, but they wouldn't really be able to do anything because we don't have a way of actually turning them into something useful. I don't want to try and stab zombies in the face with iron arrow tips, arrowheads. That would be kind of silly. So yeah, I'm not going to try that. That would be a bad idea. Pretty sure they wouldn't appreciate that, and they wouldn't make it easy for me doing that. So I'm not going to try that. Yep, I'm wet. That's fine. Apparently I shoved my arm too far into the river because I'm all soaking wet now. Ish. Sort of. Kind of. Yeah, good. Well, I think, if nothing else, we've made some pretty decent progress for today, even though I don't know why we did it all over here. This is still kind of befuddling to me, but whatever. We will run forward with it because we've already done it. But that is where we're going to wrap this one up. So I want to go take this water back, cook it on up, and I will catch you on the next episode when we actually do some more crafting, because I thought we were going to do more today and then kind of realized, oh yeah, workbench. Oops. So I'll catch you on another one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.